Hi, welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Lana. And today's email comes from Jessica, who writes, "Hey Dr. Lana, sometimes when I'm trying to get into my apartment building, there's somebody who wants to come in behind me and I never know how to deal with it. What would you recommend without me being rude?" Well, Jessica, don't worry about being rude. And believe me, I know about this topic because I live on a busy inner city corner that has a big building, and it's happened to me a lot of times. So this is what's happening. You go up to the door, you go to put your key in the gate or your front door of the building, and there's somebody who's maybe 8 feet away who starts making their way over and wants to come in behind you. No, do not do that. Do not let people in behind you unless you're really sure that they do not present a threat. You know, if it's like a woman and she's got bags of groceries, or maybe she's got some kids with her, okay, what's the probability that this person's a predator? But when we teach live self-defense seminars, one of the videos I show is of a woman who got stabbed to death brutally in New York City. And that's exactly what happened. She came out of an Uber, she went up to an apartment building and opened the door. And there's film footage of this. You can see the guy just kind of walks in behind her and he follows her right to her apartment door, pushes his way in behind her, uses one of her knives and hacks her to death. Brutal killing. And that could have totally been prevented. So this is what I do. When I'm approaching my apartment building, and if I see somebody who's what I call in the red zone, meaning like, an arm length away, or the yellow zone from here to 25 feet out, I stop. And I walk a few feet away from my door and I just kind of hang out looking at my watch, whatever. And I'm going to watch what they do. Do they go up to the gate? Do they push the intercom to be let in because they have a friend in that building? Are they just kind of hanging out, waiting to see who's going to open that door? As a matter of fact, it got to be such a problem in our building, not so much coming in, but coming out. People coming out of the building would let people in. Like, you've got to open the gate to get out, and somebody would just be waiting there and they would come in. So our building, what they did was they installed a second set of doors, of locked doors. So now you've got to go through locked doors and you have to go through a gate. So nobody outside can try to enter in. They can enter in, but then they're stuck in between the locked doors and the gate. So just hang out. Don't let people who are in that red zone or that yellow zone come up behind you while you're trying to get into your apartment building. I don't care if you are rude. Who cares? Do you know them? Do you owe them something? No. Do not let people follow you in behind that door when you unlock it to go into your apartment building. I'll see you soon.